It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. That ball scoots through the back. Be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Leaves it with the running back. Just ran him over. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. And this guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The defense going to... With a timeout, they want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. Nifty little dance step. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
He wants to throw, trying to get to it. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Running the red zone, it's Weaver. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And a nice job by the offense of picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes!
That's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire 1st quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here comes the offense on first down. On the move, it's Coleman. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Coming after it. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it.
Miami, 7. Washington, 0.
Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. Now on the option. Quick toss. Fights off a defender.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Now the pitch. Space at the 25. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fletcher. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
Washington, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. A first down for the offense. Johnson looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Flipping through the defense. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what gets the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Powers through the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pick up a 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on first down from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They march 78 yards down the field. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
One more snap coming before halftime. Give to the running back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
21, Washington, 0.
And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Johnson looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Quarterback checking off. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using his feet to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On fourth down, going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Boston. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Washington wants to go quickly. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
They're going to throw it again. That's caught. It's Boston. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fighting off the defender. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Runs through a tackle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Touch pass on the run. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
To the air on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Canes have moved it inside the 20. Comes out throwing on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Fletcher. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? They'll give it to the back. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Third down coming up.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 24, Washington 0.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
This quarterback is so dangerous, and it looked like the defense had him corralled. It looked like they were ready for him to keep the football, but that quarterback is just too good. He's like a water bug. So good, short area quickness, able to make guys miss and then go get the first.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Miami! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he added the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, Washington, 0.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but no. As he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just...
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They're looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, the coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. 1st and 10.
When you see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have.
He's going for the big play. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll give it to Johnson. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
On the option. Keeps the legs moving. And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Washington. The defense with the scoop and score. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricanes! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.